All right, guys. So today I'm gonna show you how I'm going to wax this chain from my friend Anjay. Anjay asked me to wax his knee chain. So well, it's new. It's fairly new, but Anjay was using a different product to lubricate his chain. He was using some kind of cold liquid wax, and I had to clean this chain very well before waxing it on this RideFlare system. So we're gonna be using, of course, the RideFlare Power Glade Hot. This is the wax. You can see it here. That's how the wax comes, like granulates. And when you get the kit from RideFlare, and you get 500 grams of wax, you get the pot where you're gonna be heating up and melting the wax, and you're gonna be submerging the chain. And this kit comes with this hanger, the pot, as you can see here. You got a cover, and you get also the instructions on how to wax the chain, and that's it. So the secret of waxing your chain is that the chain has to be really clean from the very beginning. Like you have to make sure that you remove the factory oil that comes with the chain. If it's a new chain, you have to remove it for sure. Or if, for example, you just bought a chain and you apply some product like oil or any other type of lubricant, so you have to make sure that it's absolutely clean and all those products that you apply are completely removed. Yes, so that's very important. That's key for the best results of waxing your chain. So here I have another chain that I'm gonna be waxing later on. This is my chain. Is clean also, but it was kept somewhere like hidden. I'm gonna give it a little bit of some solution. I'm gonna see if it's to make sure it's completely clean. This chain here, it looks dirty, you can see, but this chain has been waxed before. It's also mine. I've been using this chain for over 600 kilometers. Over 600 kilometers I did with this chain on my road bike. Guys, this is amazing. So I remove it from my bike, and I want to rewax it again. I'll show you the process on how to rewax your chain. I've got a video already on YouTube, but I'm gonna show you here the way to do it. So it looks like this, but then later it's gonna be different. So let's start with Anjay. Anjay, my friend Anjay, asked me to wax his chain. He wants to test this product, as I said, RideFlare. So let's do it. The pot is ready. It took around 25 minutes to be ready, and 25 minutes to reach 99 degrees Celsius, and it is already melted. The wax is already melted. So what you do is you simply, you have to submerge the chain here. You have to leave it for 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes, then you have to 10 or 15 minutes, you have to lower the temperature to 60 degrees, 65 degrees. While the chain is inside here during those 10 first minutes, you have to shake it. You have to shake it, and you have to see if there are some bubbles coming up. Those bubbles are the air that are between, these parts of the chain, and that means that when there are no bubbles, all the wax got inside, got into the chain, to every single part of the chain. So that's very important. Okay, so let's do it. Here we go. We're just gonna submerge. I got here something like this. It's like a metal to help it from the beginning, to help it here just get, you know, the right position. Nothing, don't stress out. You will take the changes. Be careful, do not rush on this here because the wax is very hot. At some point it will get all inside here. Yes, you just push it like this, and there we go. Okay, so that's what we want to get right here. So the chain is already inside. Now you have to check it like this, like from time to time. You'll see that there will be some bubbles coming up inside the pops, the wax here. Check the corners. There are some bubbles coming up, and those bubbles needs to be, of course, removed. All right. So just give a little bit of shake. You don't have to be here all the time while doing this. Don't worry. But it's good, you know, to keep an eye out on those bubbles until you don't have any of them. That's a good sign then. Just leave it like this for some time. Here, let's put this, let me just set the time because I forgot to set the time. I prefer to leave it like for 15 minutes. For me, I think that's the ideal point, the ideal amount of time. Now, what about this chain here? This is another chain of mine. Don't remember, let me see, this is a 11 speed. Yeah, it's an 11 speed chain. Sorry, from my road bike. Yeah, it's already here. I got it here with the thing. So guys, very important thing, when you wax a chain, the clips here, this, you don't wax this. All right, you have to remove it. Okay, you have to remove it, and you don't wax this part. All right, it's not necessarily to wax this. All right, so seems to be clean, but I always like to make sure that it's actually clean. So I'm gonna use some of my solution that I have. Yes. Right, so let's just throw this away. Let's put it here. And let's do a check. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let me just see what we got. Let's put it here. Okay. Let me get some paper. Oh. Let's see if it's actually clean. Yeah, this chain has already been waxed before, so there is no necessarily there's not necessary to have a really deep clean on this chain. But still, you know, depending on the type of ride that you did, if you were all the time doing gravel, if it was, I don't know, raining, if you got some mud on mat. So it's very important to check it and clean it. And I got here somewhere something like this. Yeah, it's like for makeup, I guess. And I just found it, so it's quite useful. What I do is, you know, I go through every single part here and I just, you know, go like this and try to maybe remove all those dirt that might be there. Yeah, it's a way to also clean it. You know, let me just change here, change it for something. This one is clean. Got some clean here, so I'll just go like that. Yeah. Guys, you know, it's up to you how deep you want to clean your chain. Like, let's see, you spend some time on this here right now, but at the same time, like your chain is going to appreciate it. Your bike, your components are going to feel it when you ride your bike, and then, you know, you walks your chain really well. You're gonna feel the satisfaction that the time that you just invested right now is going to pay off. It's really going to pay off, because you're gonna feel it on the performance of the bike. You're gonna see that the bike's not gonna get all the dirt on the road, from your ride. Yeah, so it's up to you if you really want to do it quick, or you want to spend some time to then save time, because by doing these, and that you can put many kilometers on your bike, imagine how much time you're also saving. How hassle, you know, that you have to be cleaning your bike all the time. So I recommend you to do this very carefully. Take your time. You know, if you want, drink your favorite drink, whatever. If it's hot tea, a coffee, or a beer, you can be listening to music, you can be dancing, you can be chatting with your friends, your family on the phone while doing this, watching a video on YouTube, Netflix, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Every person is different, right? I just enjoy doing this. Really enjoy it, because I know the satisfaction that I feel after, you know, I go on a ride and I feel like my bike is going really smooth, that every component is going really smooth. This is the maximum satisfaction that I can get from just doing this, you know, what I'm doing right now. Yeah, not many people will love, like, and have the patience to invest the time on this, but, you know, this is part of, like, we are educating here. We're trying to educate people. We're trying to make people understand at some point that taking care of your bike is not only about washing the bike, but also taking care of the chain. This is a very important part of the bike. It's what make it, you know, what makes it run. Yeah, apart from the force that you apply to the pedals. So yes. All right, so I'm gonna put it here because this one is clean now. The other one maybe it's a little bit there, so I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna give it a shake. Where do I have the right here? And let's check here. Let's check it. We have 7 minutes, almost 8 minutes right here. Let's keep it down. I just wanted to check here. Whatever. It's coming out just a little bit. Just put it back. Alright. Just put it back. It's back in there. Alright. It's back in there. Just keep checking it. Check it. I don't see any bubbles right now. I think the bubbles are gone, but it's good, you know, just to check it like this, so all the wax goes through every single part of the chain. Yeah, that's my recommendation. So this is okay. I don't know. Put it here so it doesn't fall to the wax. Keep checking here. So again, see, you see how much there is there? Is coming up. So guys, cleaning your chain is not just washing your bike. It's not only washing your bike. Actually, this one here is Benzina Stratina. It's very strong and it really cleans, you know, the chain. So I recommend you to use Benzina Stratina if you want to go really deep on the cleaning. Now, just gonna throw this because it's dirty. It's garbage. Sorry. Let's use this here. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna just clean here inside this. Everything might be inside the jar, any residues or something. It's actually wax, but still it's better to have it clean. I'm gonna place this here, and now this Benzina Stratina that I used to clean here, I'm gonna pour it here, and I'm gonna filter it, and you'll see how much dirt you will actually find there. Yeah. And now you clean the jar that you were using for that, and look at this. Yeah. So cleaning is very important. Cleaning is key. You have to clean it. Yeah. All right. We have already almost 12 minutes. 3 minutes to go. We will lower the temperature and to 65, and then we're gonna be okay. Let me just show you the manual. Very simple. Use it like this. All right. Right here, clean your chain, melt, deep, and coat, cooling, finish, reply, every 300 to 500 kilometers. I have done 600, and I'm sure that depending on the type of ride that you do, you can do way more than 600 on one single application. One single application of this wax. Like what I'm doing now, you can put up to 600 kilometers, and during that time you can even wash your bike, you can go through different type of rides. You don't have to apply anything else. The same wax, this that we're doing right now. It's amazing. So yeah, then we just we're gonna lower the temperature to 60 degrees once we reach to 15 minutes, and we wait another 10. We wait until it reaches the 60 degrees Celsius. During the time that is dropping down the temperature, we're gonna be checking it a little bit more, and that's gonna be the whole process. But it's important to leave the chain with the temperature dropping, because that means that the wax is gonna get a little bit stiffer, and that helps also the wax to get into the chain. So it's a very important thing to do. Don't think that it's only 10 minutes here and that's it. No, we lower the temperature until we reaches 15 minutes. It's now 14. Yeah, 14 minutes, as you can see. And then we wait until it reaches 60 degrees. It will also change here to green. It's gonna be red when I adjust the temperature, and then it's gonna show you again green when it reaches 60 degrees. Yeah, pretty nice adventure. More of J here, the last few minutes. Okay, so you'll see. Let's see, and Jay is gonna be the first time he's gonna be hot washing his chain. So I hope Anjay will enjoy his new ride. It's gonna feel like a new ride, believe me. Okay, time is over. We got 15 minutes, so now we lower this to 60. Oh, let me see. All right, so we have 60 here. Now we have to wait. It took like 25 minutes to get the wax melted. Then you put the chain inside. You wait 10 to 15 minutes. Yes, you need to calculate the time. And now we lower the temperature to 60, and we have to wait until the light shows that it's already 60 degrees. Yes, it's gonna be lowering the temperature down. You have to leave the chain inside. This is part of the process. And during all this time, you can also check it a few times. And that's what it is with this machine. Yeah, it's true that it takes a little bit more of time. It's true that you have to probably clean a little bit more from the beginning, but once it is done and you do it properly, you will be ready to go for many kilometers. So guys, this really pays off. So here's the chain. I'm waiting for the benzina to get filtered. I'm gonna do it again, but in the meantime, what happens with this chain then here? Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. This you see, it looks ugly. Yeah, it looks dark. It looks, as you see, very dirty. So I'm gonna use this, and I'm just gonna clean it. Of course, the cleaner you have the towel, the better. Yeah, don't use something that is already dirty or with some oil or anything. Please don't do that. Sometimes it's really sticky, so you have to do it on a really hard surface. Yeah, like this. Yes, this is wax already with some dirt, of course. But what's the difference between a chain that has been already waxed like this and the difference between, for example, a chain that is dirty with oil? The difference is that if you really want a chain that is covered with oil to be really clean, you have to spend way more time. And for sure the performance of this chain is not gonna be the same as this chain. Once a chain like this is already waxed, as you see, this chain enters a system and it's already in the waxing system, and it's a cycle. So we just do something like this, try to remove the hard wax that is already solidified there. Let me just put it on this dirty right here. I'm gonna make smaller parts here. divide it into smaller ones. Okay. Okay. Yes. So we are removing that. Guys, it's up to you if you want to clean this a little bit more or not. What I always do, and this is my recommendation, I use a little bit more of also benzena, acetone, alcohol or acetone, those products to help to clean. Now if I want to just double check what is in there, is it really into really bad condition, or is there any solid thing here? So I just, you know, go with this little tool that I found I found somewhere, and I pick it out and say this is useful for me, and this is what I'm using. Yeah, so that's what I do, guys. Don't complicate your life, just like that. Maybe there's anything stuck here and you're just helping it, you know, get very clean. And that's it, you know. You can also find your technique. You can also find your way. You don't have to do all the time my way. I'm just showing you the way I do it. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do it this way exactly. But one thing for sure is the chain has to be really clean. On that, there's not any other rule that applies, but a really clean chain from the very beginning. And that's it. The rest, this machine will do it all. The wax from RideFlare will do it all. Coming out, yeah. How's it going here? Okay, so it's 84 now. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time to get to 60, but that's part of it. That's the way it should be to get it properly done. Just clean this. That's all you gotta do with this. These are clean. This belongs to this one. All right. It's dirty, yeah. Okay, I don't think you need to add this. Anything else? It's already done. All right. So now I'm gonna put this one again here. That's gonna be the last one. Last shake. All right, guys. Should be fine. Should be fine. Get some more towel paper. The good thing about this chain is that I have already cleaned it very well from the very beginning, and anything that you might see like that is like a dark color, and this is not oil. There's no absolutely oil on this, and this is the best part of this of waxing your chain. If you see anything coming out here like this here, this is part of the wax that is already in here in the system. Yes, so I'm not worried about this, because there's no oil. From the very beginning I clean it, absolutely clean this chain as well as I did all the process as on this one that is inside the pod right now. Yeah, so I'm not really worried about it. If you see anything here, any dark color on the towel or anything, you don't have to worry about it, because this is wax. This is on wax, and you see the color is of the wax is like gray, so that's the color you get on this one. But there's no oil or anything. I'm sure that might affect the performance of this chain. So for me, this chain is already is ready to be waxed as well. And I'm gonna just dry it a little bit with the hair dryer that I have here, just to have it ready. I don't want anything like I don't want it to be wet or anything. So all the wax gets really well in it. I'm gonna do it now. It's gonna be noisy, okay? Okay, this chain is ready. It's ready to go. It's ready to go, guys. There's nothing else to. You don't have to do anything else on this one. So I'm gonna put it here inside. These are the pins out here. And what about this one? So this one here has some benzene, but I think this one is gone already, so I don't want to use it anymore, because I'm gonna use it, I don't know, twice, but not more than that. Maybe depends also on how much dirty you get, so I'm gonna use a little bit more of the new one. So let's put this one inside. All right. In the meantime, let's also give you some shake here. It's been almost 14 minutes since I lowered the temperature. Okay, the temperature right now has dropped down to 75, so we're very close. Make sure to do this in a ventilated place. So I recommend you to have some ventilation depending where you are, because you know you're dealing with some benzene, alcohol, different thing that has some strong smell. Okay. Okay. As I said, you know, anything that comes out from this, I'm not worried that it's oil, because it is not. This is all wax. This is only wax. The wax is already in here, and this is the beautiful thing of waxing, that you don't have to worry that there is oil on this chain, so it's very clean. But still, you know, you want it to be very clean. I'm obsessed with that, so I prefer to do this step. You don't have to. I recommend it. I recommend you to do it. That's my advice. Yes. I mean, you can give it one more shake in the jar, but of course you need to filter it if you want. I don't know if I will get any good result from this. Let's mix it up and let's try to filter it. I got more filters here. I got a bunch of them. I got filters. I'm ready, guys. I'm ready. I got coffee filters here. So let's clean anything here to transfer the benzene. Let's filter this benzene. Let's filter it. See that? That's some walks. I don't think anything serious in there that can compromise the chain. Clean the jar, yes. Clean the jar very well, so it stays, it stays clean, no dust, anything. Then I throw all these paper, and again, so this one's ready. And we'll filter in here some benzene. We're gonna do it. We're gonna give it a little bit more shade. One more, the last one to this one, and it's gonna be ready to go as well. Yeah, right. So that's why you do it. That's why I do it. And that's my recommendation. Okay, so it's 71 degrees right now. We're very close. We're very close. This chain is gonna be ready pretty soon, and we have been waxing different chains from different people recently, and we are looking for people who would love to wax their chain. We're testing RideFlare. RideFlare product is it's gonna be pretty soon launched in the Polish market, and we are testing right now. We're in the testing process. Many riders, enthusiasts, they have tried this product. They're pretty happy with it. We still wanna test with some other people, some enthusiasts who would love to see any really cool effects on their bikes, on their chains, and see how well it performs, and see how many kilometers they can actually put on one single application of hot wax on their chain. So if you guys are around Poznan in Poland and you wanna test your chain, you wanna wax it, get in touch with me, and I'm be very willing to help you out to wash your chain and make you try it. So let us know, drop us a message, and we're gonna be here for you to help you out and to give you some advice on how to keep your wax, your chain nicely waxed. This chain here, what I'm gonna show you now, let me see. This is the 10-speed chain. This is for my road bike. I got a road bike that I sometimes use for my trainer, and this one is already waxed. So after doing all this process, this is what your chain looks like. It's pretty stiff. It's stiff, but this is very easy to break by hand like this. I'm not gonna break it because I want to keep it like here, on that shape. But this chain is already waxed, ready to be installed on the bike. So yeah, it's reaching. It's now 70. We already had 21, almost 22 minutes on this. Here, the benzene, the alcohol, the gasoline is filtering. See how much wax is there. So, and it looks cleaner. So yeah, I'm gonna give one more shake here. This one is also gonna be ready to be waxed. Sorry, not this one. This one here. Yeah. Okay, here it's filtered already. Everything. I will demand anything else from this one. I throw it away. But you see, it's filtered, so it's clean. I'm gonna transfer the benzina or the alcohol or the gasoline on this one. This one. Let's clean it. I like to keep it clean after I do that. This and then okay, good enough. It's good enough. Let's use this one here. I know that this one chain has been waxed before, and all this you get here, this is not oil, but this is wax with some other things that you probably get on the road. So I'm not worried about it because I know that the wax repels any dirt, anything, and this is okay to go. Now I'm gonna just use one more here, clean with this paper towel. That's it. Let's use the dryer to dry it out. Remember the way this chain looked before? And look now. Yeah, very nice. It's fairly clean. All right, so this also is ready. 62 degrees, almost there. Only 2 degrees to get to the point where we're gonna be taking it up. We're gonna be putting up this chain. Let's give it a little bit more of shake here. No bubbles, not a single bubble in here. 61. We're getting there. It's pretty close. Pretty close. Pretty soon, guys, this chain is gonna be ready to go. I'm pretty excited of what Anjay is going to experience with this new chain. He said that he has never tried hot water before, but he'll be very happy to try it out. All right, so guys, it's ready. We have right now 60 degrees, so it took like half an hour. All right, so let's stop it here, half an hour. Okay, so what we do now is we just lift it up. We just lift it up, and we just leave it like this. It's gonna be cooling down. My advice to you guys, if you wax a chain, the best thing is to let it is to use it the next day. So leave it here for the night. Next day, if you're planning to ride, then you put the chain on the bike. But remember that you need to spin the chain for about 15 minutes because it's gonna get stiff. It's gonna be very stiff. You have to break it with your hands. I'll show you the way to do it. But you can also get, let's say, some wooden stick like those you use for the broom. All right, so yeah, just let it dry here for a little bit. And after it is actually dry, we're gonna do the next one. All right, so for now we're gonna leave it until this point. All right, guys, so see, it's ready. I'm going to now set again the pot to 98 degrees. Okay, so got 98. It's the same wax. I haven't added anything, I haven't changed anything. It's the same wax that we use to wax this chain here. I'm sorry, glove. So try now without glove, no problem. So here is the chain. Is already waxed. I'm going to remove the hanger. Look, let's just help a little bit because it's stiff. All right. Okay, so let me see how much more time it takes. So the whole process the whole process took me like this: 25 minutes to get the pot ready, 98 degrees. Then I lower, and then I left the chain for 15 minutes. It's from 10 to 15 minutes. I left it for 15 minutes, so it is 25 plus 15, so we have 40 minutes. Yes, and another 35 minutes to 37 minutes for the pot to lower, to get down to 60 degrees. So you got 40 minutes plus around 35 more minutes, so that gives you like 1 hour 15 minutes. That's all you need, like 1 hour 15 minutes for the whole process. This is what took me the last time I also did the other chain. So this chain is already waxed. It's ready. It's for my friend Jay, which I hope he will enjoy it. I'm just gonna take a picture for him. This wax is ready. This chain is ready. It's already waxed and it's ready for my friend Anjay. I'm gonna show you the way it looks. I hope you can see the wax right here, and I'm sure in between these parts is also really nice wax. All right, so let's pack it. Let's put it back the way it was for Anjay to enjoy. Enjoy the pot. Anjay, my friend, you got a new chain wax for your waxing experience. I think Anjay is not gonna go back to any other products in the future on clean areas. Right, I shouldn't be. Just put me glove. Let's get some new glove here. It's going really fast. It was 60 degrees, and I turned it up to reach the temperature, like again 98, and it's going really fast. So I have to move also very fast here to wax the next chain. All right. So those. Okay. good enough. Okay, let's do the same thing we did before. Same simple process. You hook it up on the hanger. We just here screw it. Yeah, we just screw it. You can see this part goes inside this tube. It's like metal tube. You got the chain here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How it works. And I think what we have to do is, like, when we put it there, we're gonna just put it like this and submerge like this. So we just help it from the very beginning. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna try to do, and let's see if it works. It's ready, guys, so let's go. Just like this. Just like this. Tuck. Make sure don't put, yeah, it helps. Don't put your hands or your fingers inside the pot because it's really hot. Yeah. So guys, it took 8 minutes and a half to get back to 90 degrees. That's what it took. Now let's see again. Let's count 15 minutes. Oh, I see it's bubbling. There's some bubble coming up. There is some bubble coming up, so that's a good sign. The wax is going through every single part of the chain. And, you know, the same thing. So I'm just gonna cut it here, guys. I'm not gonna make any longer films. Thank you very much.